Welcome back to Swarm, and today we take on Extreme Aatrox with Riven, Extreme being the highest difficulty in the game, and Aatrox is the final boss. Riven is a difficult case for me, and I actually have to read through her abilities, because I think I've played her twice so far, once on the PvE and once live, just to get a quest done, and that was it. I'm not even sure if I played her live. I think I did. Damage, armor, both of these are great. Let's go for damage. So, it's just that I don't like the playstyle. Like, I have nothing against her. I think she's extremely powerful, possibly even the strongest champion in League of Legends in Swarm, but I don't like her. So, she jumps around, and the more movement speed you have, the more the scales up. This is horrible. Oh, that's a horrible start. I could go for projectile count, because so my theory is we just want to jump around and we get a shield. Do you see that? That's our passive. For every enemy that we hit, we gain a 30 shield, which is not a lot. And we also deal bonus damage the closer we are to enemies. Our E is just a jump that stuns the enemies. Ice Blast armor, perfect, we'll need that. And our ultimate, it just gives you a huge amount of movement speed. Jesus. You want to convert movement speed into damage with her really badly. We'll take the crit, because our main attack here can crit, and I want to just go for, you know, a damage tanky mix. Like, the theory is, have a ton of armor, have a huge amount of shield, and then the enemy can't destroy the shield because you have so much armor, and that turns you pretty much invulnerable, because you can never take damage. Whether that will happen or not is another story. But if we do that, then I also need something to actually kill stuff, like very strong stuff, so we'll just go for a typical projectile crit build, with some defensive stats. But yeah, it could be that I get something and I have no idea how good it is on Riven, like, and I don't take it just because I have no idea about it. There is an enemy, let's just use the ultimate, let's check this out. Okay. It seems to deal a lot of damage, the knock-up also had... okay, there's insane amounts of damage. Uwu Blaster, very good. Yeah, she deals a lot of damage, man. Bounce the beach ball, that is kind of annoying with her, I think. No, wait. So, her main ability doesn't charge up if you don't move. This is the reason why I dislike her, because you constantly have to move to use it. If you just stand still, nothing happens at all, and you're pretty much missing one weapon. Can I just get the stuff that I want? Bunny Mega Blast, is that something I could take? Honestly speaking, I'm actually done. And what I mean by that is that I can just take whatever I want, because none of these are necessarily good. I think I will lock you in, because you're decent. Yeah, sure, let's do that. And the ball is almost done. If we get any... Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Ultimate haste on the... I don't like that. I don't like any of these. So this one is nice. More movement speed and damage. I think I'll just use it mainly because it gives bonus experience, and that's it. Battle Bunny crossbow. Can I take that? Yes. But you are better. But how much better are you? It's better for the final boss. It actually... That was... I can't move. What just happened? That was a tough decision, because if you can manage to stand inside of Aatrox, all of the projectiles what you shoot out hit the enemies. Nice, we got the movement speed. You know, so if you shoot out 34 projectiles with the crossbow, all of them will hit him. Now, the problem is, you actually have to stand inside of him, and I don't know if Riven can do that. And this one is pretty much similar, but if he can't do it, then we'll still hit him a lot of times, which is nice. Like, I think the crossbow is way better, but only to clear the early stages, or pretty much the first 15 minutes, until the boss fight. But I like our build, especially the Bunny Mega Blast. It is, I think it's bad. If I would have to give it a tier, I would probably say B or even C, if it goes down to F. But the good thing about it is that it has insane range, so if you run away from the boss and not even the Uwu Blaster can hit him anymore because you're so far away, then the blast here will still hit him. Oh, this is really nice. I thought I had to jump into the enemies to knock them up, but I pretty much just have to jump next to them. Here, look at this. Do you see this? I was so far back and they still got knocked up. So if you do this right, this character is definitely insane. I wouldn't even say that it requires a lot of skill to do it. The annoying thing is rather that you constantly have to give movement inputs. Oh, I don't want to see what happens when we have more movement speed. We'll probably permanently jump if I buff this up somehow. Like with a Yumi quest or so, if we convert ability haste into movement speed. I don't really want to experience that. We are about to have our first trial. I mean, a trial should be simple because we have the ultimate ability that is very strong, as we have seen. It has nuked the boss, and I've played a lot of this now, and I kinda know how long it takes to take him down with a normal character, and this was so fast. It was ridiculously fast. Like, definitely a lot of power, but there's also a lot of risk. As in, you have to get close to the enemies, right? Okay, we have to go over there. Did she just turn invisible? Wait, hold on, let me... No, she doesn't. Okay, it looked wrong. As in, I saw it wrong. Aurora, when you use her ability, she turns invisible and can't be targeted. Ah, that's bad. I actually don't want to trigger that right now. Let me kill this dude. I don't know if I can kill him, actually. Let's try it out. I will actually also trigger this. There could be a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh god, he's way too tanky. Okay, nice. Oh my god. He's incredibly tanky. As in, he died so fast now. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, how much damage? I have to pay attention to this. I'll read the damage numbers in a moment. But these waves, they must deal an insane amount of damage. We could also go for area, that scales it up. But I don't think area will help us all too much. Oh, I didn't want to pick that up. It's fine. Yeah, like it would help for the stage, but it doesn't help for Aatrox, which is my main concern. We'll take the armor because I expect that we'll jump a lot into, well, enemies, right? Head first. I've seen some Rivens that had ridiculous amounts of shields, but I do not know how they did it. Like, their shield bar was like 6, 7, 8 times their HP bar. Like, well, how did that happen, you know? Oh my god. Wait, okay, how much damage do you deal? Only 270? No, something is wrong about that. Or is it the main attack, maybe? Ugh, we don't see damage values. Yeah, so this is what happens with area, but keep in mind we have 290%. This is completely unrealistic that you hit that in a normal game. So it would be way smaller than this, but honestly, maybe area would have been right. However, I need... What is miss? Ability haste. Yeah, and ability haste is kind of important for the other weapons. Not for this one. This one is unaffected because it works mainly or only on movement speed. Look at the size of the shield here already. Like, it's way bigger than you would expect. Okay, well, we had the area, right? So I was hitting a lot of enemies. But even now, this is like a couple hundred HP. If I manage to get more armor, there is a perk in the game where you get 10 armor and each armor point gives you 0.5% damage, which is not a lot. Let's face it, it's really not a lot. But it increases your armor by quite a ridiculous amount. And you could even have the one where you get 5 armor every time you get hit, up to 10 times, and suddenly you have like 120 armor or so. Honestly, there's not even that much that I can really show. Like, there's no spicy stuff happening. Okay, you're annoying, I'll just ultimate, let's do that. Okay, I have to check out these damage numbers, because this is constantly so... Am I playing on extreme? Did I maybe go for the wrong game mode? Maybe this is not extreme. You know what? I'll waste a card and evolve the main ability. Because I do not remember what it did. Okay, so what do we have here? Horrible. Very interesting. Oh my god, incredibly interesting. And you are horrible. Okay, well then we'll take a circle of stats. So we start off with bonus movement speed. Yeah, we noticed that. Oh. So bonus movement speed does speed up the bar filling up, but all it does then is you jump further. And that is not great. Wait, what is going on with my shield? Okay, you're just ridiculous. I pretty much feel like I play her the very first time because I simply don't know her. And it's a cakewalk on extreme. I shouldn't say that. Once the stronger enemies appear like the bomb... Did you just fully block a bomb? No, that's not possible. Wait, how did you do that? Let me see that again. It's the ice block armor, I'm stupid. Yeah, okay. Well, let's try this again with the... Okay, what is going on? Now you took damage, but when I use E... I don't. Let me try this out again. Wait, hold on. I have to wait for the cooldown. It's spicy because they deal a lot of damage and they die so fast. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It was probably just the ice block armor that was active very fast. And now I have to be careful because I wasted all of my HP just to test that. But that also shows just how much damage these bombs have, right? Like when I'm concerned about them, that kind of shows it. 2 hits and we almost died and we have bonus armor. No, but Oh, I didn't want to go into that. Well, we have an evolution now, and that is our AoE ability, so that's good. Where is the big boy? Let me activate my ultimate ability. I have to keep in mind that you get interrupted when you activate it. Okay, so he doesn't take a lot of damage. What happens if I just jump into you? Or you take a huge amount of damage then. Wow. Level 3 Belveth is next to us. I will just go there and take care of the Kog'Maw. Nice. Yeah, when you stand in them and all of the projectiles hits, it's such a stupid damage. Ridiculous. Maybe that's a mistake. Okay, that's good. That's... Oh. It's hard to control her. I'm really scared about getting even more movement speed from something, but I already know if I get movement speed offered from the Yumi quest, man, I didn't want to jump into that. But yeah, I will definitely take it. I lost so many of these cards. Do I just pick up all of them? You know, whenever I do that, whenever I accidentally pick up cards as well, then I get the perk that you get 5% damage per card that you pick up. And it only works from the moment where you get the augment. So I really don't want to pick up all of them, get it, and then the other stuff is like, oh yeah, enemies drop gold. Oh, okay, you know what, I'll just pick up everything. Let's just do it. Well, let's keep 5 of them maybe. Just that I can walk around and evolve stuff whenever I need it. Yeah, 4 of them, because we already have 1 evolved. Why am I so invulnerable? Like, I can pretty much walk through the enemies, not care, which, like, I didn't so far. I take no damage. Still wouldn't play her again. But that's a personal preference thing, you know. Even in moments where I think I should take damage, like I jump right into a projectile. Like, did you see that? It didn't even proc my ice block. So, something, she must have something that prevents damage on her. Yeah, that's what I needed. That's totally what I needed. We just hit 10 minutes. These are very tanky guys. Let's just use the ultimate ability and check out how tanky. Because I have a feeling they won't last very... Yeah, they don't last very long. Oh my god. But how is it against Aatrox? It's easy to say that someone destroys these squishy guys in comparison to a boss with like 1 million, 1.5 million HP. But how is it with Aatrox? And this, I will try to jump on Aatrox as much as I can, that he gets hit by everything. But I have a feeling it might not be as good. The interesting part is that the ultimate ability is not affected by amount, projectiles, you know. You know what, I'll just take you out. I'm not even losing the block that I get from the boon, because I constantly recover it with hitting enemies. There we go, projectile count. I would really like to get you to 5, because I want to see how it works. Wait, why is this? Oh wait, huh? Wait, why is it so fast now? What did I just max out? Like, I increased something and then she suddenly zoomed around like crazy. So, what do? Riven now deals even more damage and leaves an echo in the ground that detonates after a short duration, knocking up enemies. So you can pretty much jump on the same location again. And no, you can't. Look at this. It doesn't put the second one down. Only one of the 2 jumps does it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, only the second one puts it down. Interesting. How fast do you think can we actually wipe out these bosses? Let's try this out. I got stunned there again. That is weird. I think I just interrupted a knock-up and that's what happened. Okay, why is your damage so ridiculously high? Like, I don't even have damage bonuses. Imagine we got the perk that we convert movement speed into damage, just how ridiculous this would be. But this has also shown we take damage very quickly. So I have to be a bit more careful. There's another one. We are not in a hurry with this. We just had movement speed bonus, I think. That's why we are so fast. And we have the ice block armor, very good. Yumi, please just work with me. I kind of like the second one that we got. I kind of dislike the first one. Right, this is where we get the movement speed from. Right, we collect experience and become faster and deal more damage. But it felt very nice to have that, so I would kind of like to have more movement speed. Just in general. Can I use my E? You can actually use your E in there. Some abilities are not possible to use. I think Briar, you can't use that. Okay. What do we have? 1,200. 5,800 crit I just saw there. Well, you know. So, what happens if I use my ultimate then? Because we get 1,600% damage. You have to be kidding me. And we are not even done yet. Like, we still have so much that we can increase this with. And if we get a lot of experience, it also goes up. In fact, I would really like to keep some experience here, because then we can pick it up in the fight and get bonus damage and movement speed. But it's easier said than done, because we have a lot of pickup range, you know? When I kill the enemies close by. I honestly, like, some of these characters, they are very easy to beat this with, like even Extreme Aatrox, it's not that difficult, but usually there's like one part where you're super weak and it's like, okay, I could definitely lose here, I have to be very careful. This run here was a joke. And the deep freeze here gives me a ginormous shield, as you can see. Like, when it explodes, I just get like a, I don't know, 2000 shield, and then we can stack up the shield from Riven. This is perfect for her, I think. Is there a boss? I think I just saw a boss. Oh yeah, there's a boss. Let's get the card. We need one more level in the Uvo Blaster. Armor, I also need to max it out. Nice, we got 69 armor. Beautiful. I think we'll definitely max it out here, and there's also a card. And once we have that, I will just go up and pick up the other one. Let's roll. Let's roll. Should have just maxed one out first. I think I'll go for armor just because we don't know how difficult the Aatrox fight will be. So I want to guarantee that it's maxed out. It might be wasted, you know, and the people that play Riven a lot, they're like, oh, Dex, it's so easy to do this. But he's very tanky, he has a lot of health, he has a lot of defense. We don't have a Black Cleaver, sadly. So I just want to make sure that I don't suddenly get blasted by him. The hardest thing will actually be to precisely dodge his stuff. You know, when he casts something and I want to dodge it, if we do these jumps, it's sometimes a bit hard to stop. Because you can't stop, you have to turn around. Let's go for, do we just go for crit? Crit seems like the best thing to choose. Reach 2200? That's without my ultimate boost. Yeah, we have 100%. I should have, the magnets disappear over time. Let me activate this ultimate. 2500. Okay, it's gone now, sadly. I will keep the magnet there, but usually they disappear rather fast and you can't have them. But that means if we have a bunch of experience on the floor, I can get all of that in the Atrox fight. Let's just hope. Like, I think they only last for a minute. This is why I tend to always pick them up. Well, there we go. Atrox is here. I have a bad feeling about this. We currently have health regen, that's the most useless one. It will help us in the fight though. Like in the final fight to just heal from time to time. We are dealing so much damage, Jesus. I will use my ultimate. Do I use it? I don't think I want to use it. It has such a long cooldown, I don't want to not have it in the final fight. He will pull me in here, and we did 900,000 damage in this short amount of time. Okay. Sure. Let's just jump on him, you know, because it doesn't matter. Is this really how the final fight will be? No way, right? Like, he deals way too much damage there. I think the final phase, the second phase, will be a lot harder. But I start growing a feeling that tells me, Dex, no, it won't be. You know? Okay, we want to hurry over there in hopes the magnet is still in there. Okay, that's ridiculous. We just blasted the entire thing. Let's see if we can find the magnet. It was over here. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, that's sad. So let's just use the ultimate and jump on him. I want to land right on top of him to make sure that we hit him with all the projectiles. Okay. Somehow I have a huge amount of shield, and it doesn't make any sense because we are only hitting one enemy. Actually, there are now additional ones. Okay. I have a feeling I'm about to lose my shield, so we have to be careful that we don't die when he starts doing his other attacks, you know. Okay, dodge that. Nice. What? That was it? We didn't even go into the circle, the cage. Okay, you know what? I knew that Riven is busted, but this is absolutely ridiculous. We ended up dealing 23.8 million damage, that is very solid. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.